JHK here for the AllStar, and join me right now is undefeated Bantamweight prospect Mo Miller. It's the Mo Show. What's going on?
What's up, man? Thank you for having me.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's jump right into it, man. Your Contender Series fight, Brandon Lewis. Now that you look back at it, what were you able to take from that experience and grow off of?
Uh, what I learned from that fight is basically dot my T's, cross my I's, finish strong the whole camp and all the way until the fight is over. I think I kind of let up a little bit on some parts of my fight game for this fight, and I kind of not regret, but because I still got the win, but I know I could have did more. So this fight, I'm definitely crossing the T's and dotting the I's.
I thought you had an incredible performance. I thought you did really well against another guy, Brandon Lewis, who was also undefeated at the time and doing really well in the regional circuit. And I don't know why you didn't get inside, man. To be honest with you, I don't understand the logic behind people getting signed off the Contender Series because the dude last week, I believe, just missed weight. He did get the win, but he still missed weight, man. I think missing weight is a big penalty, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the criteria. I try to think of different scenarios because we did have the biggest card. You know what I mean? We had six fights. Not me, nah, no other week had six fights, but still, the task that I had at hand, I still thought I did well, even though personally I thought I could do more, but I still thought I dominated a solid fighter. Uh, but it is what it is.
Definitely, definitely. And the weeks following the fight, how long after did they offer you the Fury FC bout?
Well, I was already knew how I felt in that fight, so I already knew I wanted to get back right away. So I just took a week off. I was messaging my manager and coaches between that time, and I told them my plan. They agreed. I had a couple different options, but Fury was the best one. So probably within 2 weeks.
Take us into that week off. You know what I mean? Like in sports, when you go train, when you go play, when you go practice, when you go spar, it takes your mind away from what's going on outside. You're just zeroed
Hmm.
in on what you're doing, right? So it doesn't allow your mind to kind of like wander. But the week off, did you just like not train and just kind of like relax and get it allows yourself to kind of think about what happened, right? Did you do that?
Yeah, but this one was kind of different because I felt I won, but I felt like I lost. So like, and the type of person I am, I just got to keep working. You know what I mean? So obviously, no matter the circumstances, the answer was no. You know what I mean? So I got to reevaluate within that. I don't need more than a week. You know what I mean? Reevaluate and figure out what I need to do to get better and improve from that past performance. Even though I won in a dominant fashion, the answer was still no. So I didn't really have time to like. I tried to come up with reasons why I didn't get the contract, but that's not my job. You know what I mean? Like that's something I can't control. So what I can control is how can I have a better performance than last time and leave no doubt. So that's what I've been focused on the next opponent.
The next opponent, Johnny Campbell, has a lot of fights, some really,
Yeah.
really good victories over some big names. Thoughts on him and his style?
I just think he good striker, experienced fighter, very experienced. I guess perfect timing for the type of matchup I would need. I think he is good everywhere. So once I get rid of this dude, it shouldn't be no more excuses. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like he check all they boxes. He been around the block. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
what more do they want? What more do they want?
yeah. Dana can't make no excuses because he'll be there again, right? He'll be in attendance.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, man, like I think like this is a very interesting matchup, especially the what he brings to the matchup. You know what I mean? And he's a unique character. It's not like he's just a guy that comes and fights. You know what I mean? He has a little personality with him. Have you had any contact with him in the past?
No, I don't know nothing about him. I mean, that I don't need to know. You know what I mean? So I don't really get into that. I just know he signed the contract. He the next opponent. I don't care what his personality is like or nothing like that. So I just know Johnny Campbell is next on the list. So he get the full focus. He just got to bring the skills. You know what I mean? I don't care about none of the other stuff. We gonna see skill set wise where he is and where I think I am.
Exactly 2 months from your last fight to this fight, and you get in a decent camp. But I feel like you went 15 minutes, you won the fight, so basically you're running into this like momentum, right? This momentum of just like camp, fight, win, then camp again. It's hard to stop that train.
Uh, but this what I do. You know what I mean? So and like I said, I gotta cross the T's and dot the I's. I bet like uh I guess you could say my whole career I kind of powered through MMA, if that makes sense. Like I wasn't too aware of my nutrition. I was, but I thought I had a system, you know what I mean? And certain times it affected me throughout my career, but luckily I was still able to win. So it kind of didn't force me to change too much things. But I know how I felt last fight, so that kind of forced me to change things right away. And so I know I'm going feeling better than I ever felt because I know how I feel now. Just the simple changes I made now. You know what I mean? So and I don't know why I'm like that. I just I was more focused on the skill part and getting better, and I can make weight pretty easily. So the nutrition part kind of I put it to the back seat. You know what I mean? And that's bad in this sport because it definitely affects you. But I know I educated myself recently, and I kind of had a base on what nutrition was or how it affects me. I just thought that I had a system. I just wasn't dotting my T's and crossing my I's. You know what I mean? So in that area, I'm gonna feel a lot better, which I know will raise my performance.
Could you give us a little hint on like what changes you made, or maybe you added something, inside training?
Just being healthier. I don't. I just powered through the workouts, powered through MMA. You know what I mean? I'm not cutting too much weight, so I'm not focused on the exact nutrition I need. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll have Chipotle or something after a hard. You know what I mean? And not really paying attention to how it affects my body because I know I can get the weight off. You know what I mean? So I've been affected by that, but just eating better every meal, you know what I mean, and staying disciplined every meal, just like I do with my training. Discipline there, so I have to be disciplined here, you know what I mean, and just the way my training session's been going, uh, I know I was making a mistake, you know what I mean, and luckily I was still able to win, but just with this taken care of, I'm just ready to go now.
You cross your T's, dot your I's. What does that performance look like in front of Dana White the second time?
This performance gonna be. I just hope I can do everything right and come in there 100%. Because if I come in there how I know I can, I'm gonna finish Johnny Campbell, even though he a good opponent. But I know my skill level, and I know I gotta finish him basically. So I'm going in there with that mindset. I want to be dominant, but I gotta do more. So hopefully his skill set allows me to show all my skills. But I'm definitely coming in there to finish him.
All right, man. And the pressure, it's a good pressure, right? It's not like that overbearing pressure at all.
No, this is a good pressure. This I want this pressure. I want this matchup. I want somebody where people don't know who gonna win. You know what I mean? Like I've been a favorite in almost all my fights. You know what I mean? So like, but I'm not getting I'm not getting that the same balance. So I want somebody, Dana or whoever think can give me a good fight or beat me or better than me in this area or this area, so I can show them. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's gonna take. Somebody who can match me in my skill set to show how good I am. You know what I mean? If I'm dominant in these skill sets over you, you're not really gonna get to see how good I am. You know what I mean? So this dude got 30 plus fights. You know what I mean? I only got six. So what excuse can you say after this?
Yeah.
Even if I win it, just like how I won last
Mm,
time, what can you say? You know what I mean?
you can't
So,
say.
but that ain't my job. Just control what I can control. Johnny Campbell, I want to finish him. That's in my mindset, and I ain't changing it. So, no matter what he bring, as long as he bring himself to the fight,
Mm.
I'm gonna be there.
All right. One last thing, man. I just want to pick your brain about a topic that has come up. It's about judging. And in Colorado, the commission has adopted open scoring in MMA. So basically, fighters, coaches, fans, they will know in real time between rounds what the score of the fight is, what the scorecards are. What are your thoughts on that and how it will affect fights?
Uh, I think it's good. I fought for LFA one time, and we did that, and I thought it was good to know. Because you want to, like, fighters fight so hard, you thinking you winning or your coach is thinking you winning and you losing, you know what I mean, on their scorecard, so you don't really know. So and it changes the way you'll fight just for the fact if you're winning or losing. So I think it's good to have an accurate scorecard, not just what your coaches is telling you, you know what I mean, or what you think, because you can change the way you fight. Because if you thinking you out striking this person, but they got that person winning, then you still have enough time to change your game plan. Or so I think it's good. I didn't know Colorado did it, but that's good to know.
For sure,
So
man.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think
But I think it's good.
it's gonna it's gonna have some impact on fights. It's gonna be fun to watch how it plays out because it's just
But I
Colorado.
don't think it'll be. Where did I fight in for? Was that South Dakota?
Oh, South
Would
Dakota.
they have it? I think
Yeah, I
they
think
might have it, or
Kansas.
Wichita.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kansas,
Kansas.
Wichita.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah, yeah,
Kansas that they
yeah.
had it.
So, but what could be the negatives from that?
The only negative I heard was from other fighters is that you could some a fighter could be up 2 rounds or maybe even 4 rounds and maybe coast the last round, but then you have to put in some kind of penalty for stalling, like they do it in like
But they gonna do
promotions.
that anyways. They gonna do that. Like if your coach tell you you up 4-0, you know what I mean? Like it's not up, okay. This is a topic. It's not up to the person up 4-0.
Yeah.
It's up to the person losing 4-0.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you down 4-0, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta make something happen. You gotta make something shape. Like the person up 4-0 is not his. He just got to be smart at that point, in my opinion. I think it would be stupid to risk it up
Mm.
4-0. So it should be on that dude. So that's why I can't see it. That if that's the only negative, then do it.
All right, fair point, man. Fair point. I love it. And yeah, man, you're back in action November 11th, Fury FC 53.
14th,
Oh,
November 14th.
okay, November 14th. My bad. My bad. Fury FC 53, Johnny Campbell, Mo Miller. Thank you, Mo, for the time. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, brother.